Let me make a couple of quick adjustments, please. I think that'll be good right there. Good morning. Where it begins, I can't begin to knowing, but then I know it's growing strong. Was in the spring, and spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along? Hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching you, touching me, sweet Caroline. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good. Come on, y'all. I've been inclined to believe they never would. But now I look at the night, and I don't seem so lonely to fill it up with only two. And when I hurt, hurting runs off my shoulders. How can it hurt holding you? One, touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. I want to hear you, sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. So good, so good, so good. Come on. I've been inclined to believe they never would. No, no, no. Sweet Caroline. Bum, bum, bum. Good times never seem so good. I hope that y'all are singing. Why must I be the only one to make a fool of myself? Why must I be the only one to make a fool of myself? Good morning and hi to hello. I'm hoping that you guys are off to a wonderful day. We are making ourselves a baba. You guys join me. I've got the warm water, and believe it or not, these little calves want it almost hot. It has to almost be hot. I'm also making quite the mess over here. But I try to keep things cleaned up best that I can. And the hardest part is trying to give it a good shake without the milk coming all out over the place. So I got to squeeze this nipple real tight. And then give it a good tug. And give it a good shake like this here. Now what you don't want to do is let go with your hand, because it's just going to like squirt all over your face. So let it go. And then I think that we're about there. All right, let it go now. All right, easy enough. And then I'm going to take a paper towel. I just dropped them. And wipe that entire bottle off. They make a bottle with a handle. We have one. But the size of the nipple is a little bit different. And sometimes when they get used to one, what you have to do, You're not going to believe this, but what you have to do is literally match the nipple size of your bottle up to the nipple size of mom. Okay? Now, can they adjust? Yes. Will they adjust? Yes. But when they're young, like Caroline, you don't really want to start off having to make a lot of adjustments. You guys give me a moment to grab some shoes and feed these kitty cats, please. All right, come on, kitty cats, gather around. Come on. Over here, Shadow. Over here, Shadow. Hi, Nikki. Good morning, sweetie. Shadow, come on up. Come on. Kitty, kitty, Shadow, come on. Kitty, Shadow, get over here. Nikki, you can't have both of them. Give one to Shadow. Sweet Caroline. Sweetie, I'm coming. Good times never felt so good. All right, you guys ready to go feed a little calf? Thank y'all for joining me this morning. Happy Tuesday. You're not hungry? He's like, well, I've been eating your mice all night. Okay. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Now, Jamie will be over here this afternoon for her Timeout Tuesday, doing the feed up. Hi, baby. Hey, sweetie. I also have a game, a football game for Lex. Starts at 6 o'clock, so he's 8th grade this year, so they play later. Last year, they started at 5 o'clock. This year, they start at 6 o'clock. So I'll be over here, over there watching him play ball tonight. Now, I will be back hopefully by around 9 o'clock, and I can try to go live on some gifts and goodies. But you will have to, if you want to see her afternoon feed up. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning, sweet sunshine. How are you, sweetie? If you want to watch her getting fed up, you'll have to watch Jamie's Timeout Tuesday. Come over here, love. Let's get my camera set up over here, okay? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Are you hungry, sweetie? Okay. Well, it looks like you're hungry. Looks like you're starving. Well, I've come to the right place then, because I got me a baba. You scratch your hiney. You want to say hi to all your friends? You got a lot of people who love you. You got a lot of folks who are rooting for you, baby girl, okay? Yes, you are. Can you get closer so people can see you? Let's walk closer so everyone can see you eat. Don't hurt Daddy's sneeze, okay? Oh, it hurts. It hurts. It hurts so bad. It hurts so bad, baby. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ouch. Hey, don't do that in the back of my leg. There we go. Sweet Caroline. I'm on the wrong side. No one can see you, sweetie. People want to see you, sweetie. There we go. That's one good girl. She is one good girl. Yes, she is a good girl. Time to beat me up some more. Sweetie, time to beat me up some more. Drink a little bit, beat up Daddy. Drink a little bit more. Give me a hickey on my knee. Drink some more. Ouch! Ow! Oh, that's my bad knees, baby. Daddy got bad knees. Oh, yeah. Here. Oh, the pain. Oh, sweetie. You love to hurt your daddy, huh? Make my legs all sticky. You're making my legs all sticky. Now I gotta go have a shower. You're doing a good job eating today, uh-huh. Oh boy, you're such a good girl. You're a good girl. Loves her some babas. She loves her baba. It's good, ain't it? It's so good, sweetie. Oh boy. Easy. Easy now. There you go. Good girl. Did you have a good night's sleep? You slept so good last night. Everything was fine. So if you can't tell, she's pooping right now. This is what you have to do. You have to massage her back here. A mom would take and massage her right here, and that makes her go poop. And she just did. Ah! So I'm being a good mom. I'm being a good mom, ain't I? I did my job. I did my job. You drank that whole baba, sweetie. Look. You drank the whole baba, baby. It's all gone now. You're a big girl. I cannot believe she drank. Ouch. Baby. You drank the whole baba. Let's go take a run now. So she did use the restroom, so I'm real proud of her. Come on. Let's take a run across the pasture. Well, did you just fall down? Or are you just playing? You okay? Come on. Did you just slip and fall? Don't be embarrassed. It's okay. We all slip and fall sometimes. Come on. You gotta find your footing. There we go. Well, the cows are leaving. Maybe just you and me, sweetie. It may be just you and me today. All the cows are leaving us. It's okay. Hey, I have an idea. How would you feel about following the side-by-side? How would you feel about following me on the side-by-side? I'll drive really slow and you can follow me around. Would you like that idea? Does that sound fun? I'll drive the side-by-side and you can just run along beside me. We'll just go slow. How about that? It's like, I don't know. I like when we walk together. It's so nice just to walk together across the pasture. Well, I know it's nice, but all right, fine. We'll just walk together across the pasture. But tomorrow, we're taking the side-by-side. Is that a deal? Come on, go running. You can go running. Come on. What she does is runs up behind me, and then she hits me in the back of the legs. Come on, babies. Walk on your own. You don't need daddy to walk with you. She is taking every step right on my heels, and she's not walking off by herself at all. Let's get over here with these other cows and see what she does. There she goes. Hey, Santana. Look who I got with me. I got Sweet Caroline. I brought Sweet Caroline out with me. Hey, Marilyn. I got me some Sweet Caroline. She's come to visit. I'm going to come over here and count all of my moms. So I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then, of course, the one that I don't see is Jezebel. Now, where's Jezebel? I count 12 moms. I do not see Jezebel. So, I told you guys yesterday afternoon that even though Jamie has predicted it will be Pearl and Patsy before Jezebel, I don't know why I keep seeing Jezebel run off by herself. Jezebel runs off by herself all the time. Listen, like, I mean by herself. I told you all this yesterday afternoon. Now, how far off is Jezebel? I don't know. Is Jezebel's bag about to pop? No. Doesn't look like it. But look, there's no Jezebel here. I'll zoom in. There's no Jezebel. And even those cows who tend to be a loner will not be completely away from the herd. They'll at least stay in eyesight. She may not be right there in the mix, but she's not going to be completely off by herself. And so as of right now this morning, I don't see Jezebel. So once again, I have 1, 2 right here. 3, 4, 5, 6. Norma Jean doesn't count. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I count 12 moms. And I do not see Jezebel. So, like it or not, little girl, we're going to have to jump on that side by... Oh, look, over here. Look, there she is. Okay. She was around back behind the limbs of that tree. Jezebel's here. Jezebel's here. She's off by herself over on this side of the creek, but there she is. Everything's good. Okay. Come on. You need to run and play. You need to run and play a little bit, okay? Can you run and play? She goes, I want friends to play with. Well, baby, your friends have already run off down the other side of the creek. And we ain't walking that far. But you can run out here all you want to. You don't need me to run with you. You don't need me to run with you. You can run on your own. I like that. There we go. You're a goofy girl. You're one goofy little girl. I was trying to get a picture of you. I was trying to get me a picture of you, sweetie, with the sun coming up. Oh, boy. Come on. Walk with me. Come on and walk with me. Let's go see our gladiators this morning. Want to? You want to go see some gladiators? They might be more your size. They might be more your size and fun to play with. Come on, let's walk over here and look at them. Come on. Well, good morning, friends. Sorry, I'm a little bit consumed with her. There we go. I like to see her get out and about and run and play and do all of the things. Come on, sweetie. You're a good girl. We're going to walk over here and check on our gladiators. I don't think I should let her in. Oh, Lord. Look who's come with us. These two. Boy, they think they're special. Y'all just think you're that special to walk out to my Longhorn pasture? You're supposed to be good for around the RV and around the barn and the feed rooms. RV, barn, and feed rooms. Your services are not required around the Longhorn pastures, okay? You don't have to go into the Longhorn pastures. Good morning, sweet gladiators. Good morning, sweet gladiators. Have you had a chance to meet sweet... Oh boy, I hear Rita coming. No, you can't come in here. Y'all come by and say hi to her. Watch your eye, sweetie. Oh, God, Gemma. Thank you for deleting that rude comment. In my opinion, this is so much more fun than sitting in the RV with you. Well, lady, I ain't had my coffee yet, you grouch. I have not had my coffee yet, you grouch. Ain't you fun to wake up to? I saw that. Isn't it weird that even without glasses, I was able to see that mean comment? This is so much funner and gooder than sitting in that RV with you. Well, no one asking you to sit anywhere with me. You always have the option to walk away, lady. Come on, Roman. Come on, Bangs. Come on, Bangs. Rita, be sweet to her. You girls just go to your rooms. Yesterday I thought it was funny. Well, never mind. All right, let me turn my camera around here. Okay, Roman. Are you hungry, fella? You a hungry guy? You look hungry. You look famished. You look famished, Roman. Really, y'all be sweet to each other. You have to back up. I gotta come in. Back it up. Easy. Gemma, you're gonna get me hurt. Come on, Rita. Back. Over here. Good, Rita. I hear you, sweetie. I'm coming. Okay, horses are good. Oh boy, you've made some new friends. You made a lot of friends. Look at all of your friends following you around. I appreciate the moderators more than I let them know. You probably don't realize this, but even you have no idea how much the moderators save you from having to see the nonsense and the nonsensical and the ridiculousness. Moderators don't watch the videos. They read comments only, and they catch them as soon as they pop up. And many times I see you guys say, wait, I don't see any mean comments. It's because the moderators are removing them left and right. As an admin on the channel, it shows me when a comment was removed. The moderators can all see when we remove comments. And then we can even touch on a name and it will show us all of the comments from that person over the last 30 days or the last 90 days or whatever. And sometimes we communicate, we'll take screenshots and they'll say, hey, this Elizabeth might need to find her a place in the sweet by and by. And they'll send screenshots of all the comments that, I'm just making up a fictitious name. They'll send me screenshots of all of the comments that so-and-so has made. And boy, there are some people that live to troll the internet with hate, anger, and the such. I'm over here, baby. I'm back. I'm gonna flip on this water over here so the horse water can fill up, if you don't mind. So what's happening is the gladiators are walking around to the backside of the horse barn and they're drinking out of the horse water. So what I'm discovering is that this water over here is staying fairly full, but the horse water is getting drank down to the ground, like to the bottom. Hey, okay. All right. Okay, well, listen to me. With all due respect, at this point, I have bottle fed my baby. I've walked over and fed the horses. I have their water filling up. That'll take about 5 minutes. I also have had a peek at my gladiators and their water. I see the bulls up front. They're fine. At this point, I will walk inside and grab myself a cup of coffee. So I would invite anyone who has no interest in that part of a video, if you find that boring, I will let you know that there's a lot of other creators out there who are doing marvelous things. Just marvelous and wonderful things. And I implore you to go find another channel. All right? Before you come back, before you walk inside the RV with me to be bored. So, thank y'all for watching. We're very blessed to have you. Anyone that wants to stick around for a cup of coffee, I'm more than happy to oblige. I left that baby bottle out there, didn't I? Let me go get that before I forget, because I will forget. And then I'll be looking for that at noon. And I'll be like, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I'm not going to leave you locked up yet, baby. You can still run out and play. I'm going to leave her out for a bit. I'm not going anywhere. And from my window vantage point, I can see all the way around. So I'm not concerned with her going anywhere. She's going to get lost or get hurt. She cannot get into the horse pasture. She can go into the cow pasture if she wants to. And that's completely fine. She can also stay in the front yard with me if she wants to. She will not go down by the road. She has no interest in doing stuff like that. Lord. Or she may just want to curl back up in her corner and take her a nappy. But I'm going to give her the option of what she wants to do. I'm leaving the gate open for you, okay? I'll leave this gate wide open if you choose to come back to your room. I'll put a rock there so it can't close accidentally. You can play. You need to play. You need to stretch it out a little bit, sweetie. That's fine. You can do that. You see what I'm doing over here, right? I'm giving her access to go wherever she wants to go while I'm here. And I'm going to be here all the way until 2 o'clock today. There we go. Look at her. Like a big girl in the pasture by herself. I will be here today until 2 o'clock. And then at 2, I'll be leaving to go to my son's football game. I'm going to swing by and pick L.E. up, my older son. And then he and I are going to drive down together to watch Lex play. It'll be his first actual game. They had a scrimmage last week. This is that first actual game. And then, good. That's good. And then I will be back here later on, and it'll be around 9 o'clock. So yes, it'll be dark by then. So all we'll be able to do is drive out on the side-by-side and check my cows. And then Jamie will have already fed the baby, so I won't have to worry about that. We'll visit the baby for sure. She's fine, guys. Did the same thing yesterday. And then while I'm here, I want her to explore. I want her to be a cow. I want her to get used to walking around and sniffing the grass and nibbling on things and getting her body adjusted to a cow's life. But also she'll be safe. I'll need a couple of seconds here, please, to get everything situated and get my coffee going. This kitchen's becoming a mess. We got us a little bit of a mess here, don't we? All right, I'm sorry you have to see all of this. Sorry you must see the mess. Okay. Thank y'all for allowing me to set that coffee there. Get that started, feeding that baby. Now I'm with you. Hi to hello, friends. Hi to hello. Coffee's brewing. I see the baby calf has come back out of the barn, and she's walking around here. coming up towards the RV. I will say that Jamie made a video this morning, and in that video she kind of describes her side of reasoning behind sending baby back over to here. I hope you'll have a chance to go check that out. And then my video today that's going to play at noon on the Longhorn Lester channel will be the actual getting baby back over here, she and Stella, and trying to reintroduce her after the 2 days over at Longhorn Lester's. You know, bringing her back, she was a whole lot healthier, a whole lot more vocal, and we gave her a chance to come out of the truck, and we made sure that she had a chance to spend with everybody. And so I will I think that you'll appreciate that video. Also, I need to remind you that not all videos have a beautiful happy ending, but we can find happy endings, you know, if we choose to. So as you hear that little girl out there screaming for me to come back out, that may not be the life that we would rather our Longhorns live. We really don't have a mama who loves them and friends out on the pasture. But she's a very healthy girl. She's a very healthy girl, and she's doing wonderful. And she's going to be fine, and that's what gives me the greatest joy. And then I also will say that I think that by us having her constantly introduced and integrated, moving around, messing with the other animals will be really good for her. I think that'll be important so that she'll never have to come over here one day and no one knows her. They're going to see her every day, multiple times throughout the day. All right? So, we love her. And does it make our routine a little bit different? It absolutely changes some things up. Now, it kind of forces our timeline. We have to be more regimented now in our timeline. Like, now you don't have the option to sleeping in an extra hour. You don't have the option of not coming over midday. Now you're pretty much forced to do things based on her schedule. But we all know that children become our bosses anyway. That's true. Everyone knows that. You may think you're the boss until you have a baby. And once you have that baby, then they become the boss. They have demands, and you have to follow them. How about trying Sweet Caroline and Calamity Jane for a play date? Wouldn't that be fun? My only worry with putting her inside that pasture would be Rita trying to run her around. Rita's still quite fiery and a bit feisty, and I would just hate it if Rita was going to try to end up chasing her. So I'd rather not do that now. But eventually she will move into the gladiator pasture. She'll be a gladiator before she'll be out with the moms out back. Unless we think that she may end up bonding with somebody. We're going to keep trying, guys. We're not going to stop. Even though we're the ones feeding her, we're going to keep walking her across that pasture every day, hoping that she'll eventually bond with somebody, a mom, and possibly a mom and a new baby. And that would just be so wonderful. I think that we saw Prince Willie Joe make his way around. Okay, hold on, guys. I've had a couple of people say there's volume issues and they're also having some lagging issues. Give me one moment. Okay, I do not think it's on my end. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you, but I do believe it must be more on your end than it is over on my end, because I am not using the Wi-Fi. We have pretty good Wi-Fi here, but I get a lot better signal from our cell phone tower, which is right there. The AT&T cell phone tower is literally half a mile right there. And so I get all of my bars. So what I've discovered is if I turn off my Wi-Fi, I can get a whole lot better signal straight from the AT&T tower, which is my phone's provider. And then I'm not on mute. I see the mute button, and sometimes I will push it accidentally. I'll also sometimes push it when a train comes by to avoid those comments. But no, everything on my end seems to be working fine, and I have a lot more people say that there's no issues than what those that are saying there are. So if there's an issue, it is more than likely over on your end. Maybe weather, if you're having bad weather, or maybe it's something to do with your phone or your device, your internet. Sorry. So yeah, we are still hoping that some mom will eventually accept her, but if not, it's okay. She's getting food, she's getting fed, she's getting to do all the things that cows experience. She has safety. She has a whole lot better surface to run around on instead of that concrete shop where she was slipping and sliding and falling and doing all of those things. So she's going to be good. We're not worried about her at all. And and it's not a worry, it's more of just kind of a sad part that she was not accepted. But you know, we have seen tons of babies not be accepted by moms, either in goats or in, you know, cows. And so that happens in life, guys. That does happen in life. Guys, I said I had 5 minutes for that water to run. But I can see now that you're not going to stop. So I'm going to go ahead and walk out and turn it off before I pour my coffee. I'll be right back. Chester, that you're in here. Chester, I see that you're in here. I can see you, Chester. Chester ran inside here. Chester, I know that you're in there. I see you over there. Yeah, these days, days like today with the Lex football game and then all of the driving and stuff, the expression is so very true about with children. Sometimes the days can become very long, but like the expression goes, you have to remember that even though the days are long, the years are short. So you want to enjoy and appreciate all of those moments. Cheers to you all. Coffee clinks, my friends. Coffee clinks. There you go. Go. Hot. So very hot. So very hot. So I can sit here and watch that baby. And I want to show you something. She's right there in front. She's actually underneath that horse trailer, right there along the gladiator fence. Now, let me remind you of what's going on down in the pasture right now. So the other babies who are going off with Jolene and Gracie, moms are going to take them down and lay them in the high grass. They will. Mom, they're going to take those babies off to the woods, down to the pastures, and she's going to hide them in the high grass. And those babies will lay there in that high grass for hours until mom walks back to feed. She'll walk them closer to where the herd's at, and then she'll lay them in the high grass again. And then mom will walk off to feed, come back in a few hours, feed them again, and then back to the high grass. So the life of, looky here, now look at our baby. Our baby a little bit differently. She's not told where to go. She's not told where to lay, but watch. On her own, she's looking around for something to do. She goes, I guess I'll just go into my room. And there she goes, right into her room. And what she's going to do, we're going to walk out in a few minutes, and she's going to be laying in her favorite spot, in her little napping corner, and she'll be taking herself a nap. Okay? So, the life that she's living compared to the life that those cows out back are living, you don't have to feel like she's just so underprivileged and so neglected. She's actually going to be okay. Yeah, it's cute because a lot of people were saying how what happened with Jolene yesterday was very reminiscent of moments that you've lost your own children. And I've lost my boys, I think at Walmart. And how scary was that to 1 minute they're there, usually in the toy area, and the next minute they're not. And I start walking, and if you go this way, but they went that way, you're separating yourselves even further. And you get panicked, and then you start you start saying their names louder, where people are starting to notice you, like you're a horrible man for walking off and losing your kids. But I have lost my boys for a few minutes, and it is the scariest few minutes ever. And anyone who's ever experienced that knows the intense moment that our sweet Jolene felt yesterday. I don't really know of any mom or dad who has not accidentally walked off or their kid wandered off. So, now, my mom, watching all of these kiddos, I can't tell you how many times they say Carly's lost, or Dustin is lost. Now when they were little, so there are tons of times that kids get lost around mom and dad's house. I mean, all the time. But yeah, you do freak out. And of course, over there, what's scary is you have animals, you have ponds, you have woods. And so these kids can wander off. Usually it's somewhere silly. They'll usually walk out and they'll climb inside the doghouse. Come on, Shadow, you ready? You had enough looking about? Come on. Come on. Get on. Get on. There's nothing here for you. Go on. There you go. Come on. Yeah, we've all seen the news where we have seen those kids who go missing, and I think the one little boy, the alligator, got a hold of him recently, and sometimes they find them in ponds, drowned, and just all kinds of scary things can happen. They fall in the pool. So, boy, there's been some sad stories. Okay. There are still people upset that I've left the water running. Guys, where were you for that 5 minutes that I walked away and went and turned it off? Ooh. So, well, do we have any birthdays today? By any chance, are there any birthdays today? And I will pull up a nice Baptist hymn to hum, to kazoo. I'll find me a wonderful Baptist hymn. I should never have given that book to my mom. That was a mistake. I'm looking through a list of hymns. Oh, here's one that I've never done before. I have never I don't know why I've never kazooed this one over here. Oh, this is going to be fun. No, my mom did not need it. My mom made a confession on her most recent video, pretty much saying that it really wasn't what she was doing. It wasn't in her, not what she enjoys doing. And that, yeah, so I should have just kept my Baptist hymnal book. I gave my mom that little challenge to get back to singing. Just try it for a week and see what happens. And she's pretty much made it seem like, well, if you watched her most recent video, my mom made it seem like it was more of a burden on her, more of a chore, more of a stressor than it was devotional for anybody. And I said, Mom, I says, then your heart's not in the right place. Stop doing it. I says, you can't come onto the internet and act like you're blessing all of us with something that's such a burden on you, because that's the way people are taking it. You're like trying to come on here and share the joy of Jesus, yet you're in your own life, you're not reflecting the joy of Jesus. And I think that my mom's a great singer, but it's just her heart's not in it. She's not doing it for the right reasons. And I think that anybody who knows, if you've ever had a job that you don't like going to, it's a true burden having to go get dressed or wake up when the alarm goes off, and you just drag to work and you drag through work and you drag home from work. And compared to if you love your job. If you love your job, you can't wait to get started. You don't want to go home. You just are really loving what you're doing. And there's a big difference in your video creators, those who love what they do and then those that do it because they have to. So if you're not motivated, if you're not driven, if you're not reaping the benefits and the joy and the love of doing things with other people, and it's a chore, then stop doing it. And that's what I told her. I said, stop doing it. Because at this point, you're sitting there spending 15 minutes making excuses and then trying to find something to sing. So, all right, well, let me go ahead and kazoo this one out. And then we'll do our birthdays, okay, before my hour's up. Y'all ready? This is so easy. This is so easy. Oh no! My kazoo's broke. Okay, hold on. Okay, here we go. My kazoo's broke. Hold on. This happens sometimes. The kazoo down. The kazoo is broke. I got some more of these, don't worry. Dang it, y'all already know the answer. Y'all already know the answer before even with the bad kazoo. Hold on, let me get a new one in there. Dang it. Dang it, y'all already knew the answer. Even with the bad kazoo. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try this again. Here we go. Testing. Here we go. From thy wounded side whence flowed be of sin the double cure. Save from wrath and make me pure. Rock of ages, cleft for me. Let me hide myself in thee. All right. Yeah, so kazoo down, and then I literally spit the kazoo right out of my mouth. So I'm having all kinds of kazooing issues. But you know what? That's minor. Is there anybody with a birthday today, or even one from yesterday that I missed? I'll go ahead and get that done. We'll knock that out. And then I'll be letting you guys go for a bit. I'll see you back at noon. Okay, our birthdays. Our birthdays, Miss Molly says, Jacqueline, Lori, Christy Ann, Taria, Judy, and Lila. Okay, y'all ready? Jacqueline, Lori, Christiane, Tyria, Judy, and was it Lila? Leah? I lost it. And many more. Your pants are tore. Go to the store and buy some more. Now, while you're there, wash your hair. But don't forget your underwear. It was Layla. Happy birthday to all of you sweet folks. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you so much for joining me and sweet Caroline as we went around and did our morning chores this morning. It's always funner and gooder when you do stuff with those that you love and you care about, okay? And you guys are those people. We're blessed to have you. I see one question here right quick. Would you consider keeping Rita and Jimin in stalls for a little while letting Caroline get to meet and greet the gladiators? That's not too bad of an idea. We can absolutely try that one of these days. Let's not do it right now, but everyone's already out grazing and doing their thing. But I'll tell you what we'll do. Maybe tomorrow morning, possibly tomorrow morning, when we come out, we will leave Rita and Gemma in their stall and go ahead and give our sweet Caroline a chance to actually go inside and meet and greet our gladiators, okay? Quick, I'll say real fast, my son plays 2 positions on offense. He's a wide receiver, which the guy that catches the ball, and then on defense, he's the safety. So, as you know, the safety is like the quarterback of the defense. He's the guy who stands further back, center of the field, reads defenses, and that's because he's very fast. Legs is a very fast player. We only hope that he can improve on his tackling, because it's great that he can run over and make contact, but he's having a really hard time making and bringing tackles down. And then don't forget, Lex is about 120 pounds, and many of these 8th grade running backs are already darn near 200. So these coaches are finding the right players who can truck over these smaller guys. So Lex is very fast. We're blessed for that. But we got to teach them how to start tackling a little bit lower and getting around the legs and slowing these big guys down. I will say that was his biggest mistake last week in his scrimmage, is that he made lots of contact, but he was not able to do but only one solo tackle. And the other ones he had to just, it took a group to bring these guys down. So that's kind of the trend right now with the running backs. They're trying to find bigger boys to be their running backs, knowing that your defenses are smaller and faster. So the way that you counter that is to find bigger running backs, stronger running backs. And that's a trend. So these defenses have to learn to be a little tougher. So, all right. Well, I'll be more than happy to go live at his game if you guys are into that kind of stuff. I'm not going to make you, but I will absolutely go live from his game if that's the kind of stuff that you guys like. If I have a good signal, I'll go live and you can watch Lex play a little football with me and Ellie. That would be wonderful. If it's not your thing, then by all means, don't. All right? Have a fun day. We love you so much, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Mwah! Chef kisses to my friends.